It's your boy Moseefus, the 20 View King, and everything I do get 20 views. Shout out all the Patreon, man. Shout out all the chatters, all the stream contributors, all the stream goers, all the commenters, all the people that steady comment. Colleen, shout out M-Bone, man. My dude M-Bone just popped up, man. We got some regulars, man. I be feeling like, yo, I need to go outside more. Like, I know you guys too much, man. I be y'all names being the lexicon of my life, like it's real. Like, I love, not that y'all not real, but we ain't never met. But shout out to y'all, man. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern, we are either on Twitch, Monday and Wednesday, or we on YouTube, Friday. We do these reaction streams, about 2.5 hours. You get to contribute any way possible. Patreon, you contribute. $, Cash App, you contribute, or just live requesting. You know, most of the time it revolves around the money, though, unless you want to contribute on Mondays. That's just like being a commenter. You contribute on Mondays. There's so many ways to contribute to this channel, to direct the way we go with the music, and we go everywhere. All right, shout out Ace the Oracle, Chester P, 3rd time on the channel for Chester P. Chester P's real opinionated, man. He's knowledgeable. Well, he feels like he's knowledgeable. He's one of those. Like our first one was a freestyle. And I was like, damn, he's spitting some real shit in freestyle form. But then I heard that wasn't really free, but it sounded freestyle to me. Then the Fire in the Streets one, I was kind of confused as to his stance on religion. But like in the comments, he was saying that he was just calling out like all hypocrisies, which I can respect. And this one is Chester P, the greatest story never told. All right, check this out, man. Chester P, he can rap. I think it was Ace that said he's might be the 2nd best rapper ever in the UK, which is a crazy thing to say. And I'm looking for that. Because, you know, if Ace says it, I'm trying to hold it to some high regard. Ace knows his stuff, man. All right, Chester P, the greatest story never told. What am I damn? I'll subscribe, like, comment, share.
Yeah. Yo, it's Chess Monster Entertainment, man. The new mic order part 2, The Art of War. Keep your eyes and ears peeled, man. Things are getting hectic this year, man. 2008, man. Movements we're making, yeah. Big love, man. Big up Skinny Man, Mongo. Big up the whole Berry crew. Mud fam, yeah. Task Force. As a kid, I didn't really do much. I went to school, all I did is play 2-touch. In the break time, cigarettes were toozed up with youths who abused my shoes cause they ain't new, but my mum and dad never knew about the part where you can't wear the clothes that your brother wore last year. And in my class there was times I could pass tears, I passed fears, and I learned to be a fast breeder.
So when I was going to school, I definitely started going to school. White kids didn't care about clothes that much. And well, now where I grew up, I know it's different everywhere, but that's one of the things I noticed transitioning from being in a class in a grade where like my class was all white kids. I was like one of the only black kids, to being it was only black kids, no white kids. Is clothing and fashion matters so much more. And for that to be like in 9th grade, 8th grade, and clothing and fashion matters is nonsense. You ain't even got no job. It's all your parents' money. And like, I was living in a house, and a lot of people was living in the projects, and they had better gear than me, and they was getting more respect. They was getting more chicks. I mean, eventually I evened it out on them. You know what I mean? I evened it out. But yeah, it's funny to hear him say that because that's not the experience I had. But let's go back. My fault. Rambling.
Youths who abused my shoes cause they ain't new, but my mum and dad never knew about the part where
I never got made fun of for my clothes for white kids.
Last year. And in my class there was times I could pass tears, I passed fears, and I learned to be a fast breeder. Cause when I came home all battered up and bruised again, I couldn't tell my mum that they were picking on my shoes again. And mum and dad, they were fighting over loot again. There wasn't any food and all the monies went on booze again. And I was young and depressed, trying to live a life. Didn't want to talk, all I'd ever do is sit and write. It's either that or I'll be out trying to nick a bite with a couple cats who want the money just to lick a pipe. I'm sick of life, too young to try and get a job. Sick of telling God
my bad, Tim. I didn't see you.
And telling posh kids your ring's blood, get them off. To tell the truth, I felt like I'd said the nulling.
I skipped Tim.
Wanna talk, all I'd ever do is sit and write. It's either that or I'll be out trying to nick a bite with a couple cats who want the money just to lick a pipe. I'm sick of life, too young to try and get a job. Sick of telling God how I'm longing to be better off. And telling posh kids your ring's blood, get them off. To tell the truth, I felt like I'd said enough. We hit a phase where we all used to run with blades. Underage, doing pills in the jungle raves. We was living out the pains of our younger days. The broken homes, the abused and the runaways. I don't sleep well at night, and it's no surprise. I still see dead friends when I close my eyes. I still play back the scenes of my own demise. We was young trying to lead out a soldier's life. Then I started hanging round with some older guys, dedicated to devastating open mics. We was fresh from the street and straight in it like jump on the stage getting booed cause my skin is white. Next month went back and I'm still as white. But when I rap, they clapped cause my skill is tight. My reputation was fierce, I battled many men. I'm from the berry to bury and so we buried them. And in the cream of the crop, I linked the muddy fam. In it for the love of the game and not the money, man. And we was working the caves and sitting bunning grams. Night came, working the stage for half a dozen fans.
So there's no hook here, there's no fluff here. He's just straight telling his story. I don't feel there's any embellishing here. Like he's not even wasting time with like too many excess metaphors. He's going from step by step of his life without giving me much nonsense in the middle, without embellishing for the sake of rapping. It's very, very impressive. Very impressive. You hear these stories all the time. People trying to tell their stories and rhyme, but they have to like throw other things in there to make it rhyme, like, you know what I mean, to make it flow. But he's just doing it, just telling his straight story. It's dope. It's dope.
Another chapter in the greatest story never told. Another merit we inherit from the pen I hold. And we developed for a minute, then the vision stalled. And I was there throwing weed over prison walls. We was deep in the street and deep poetry. Back when the mud fam was skinny man and mowing me. We're selling weed from the morning till I go to sleep. Coming up with new techniques just to show I'm deep. Then me and Farms, we decide to divide the throne. Mac Baines came along and took the title home. We put a voice to the outdoors on low life. Brains was a nice guy, we wanna help him grow like. Keep the money, man, it came from our souls, like. Put it in your business, we'll earn from our shows, right? And we ain't rich, but we dedicate our art to love. He took the money, now his memory is hard to jog. He talks politics, talks like his heart is blood.
Cool.
But at the same time, he's ripping all his artists off. I got this heart and
he's going at somebody.
Now his memory is hard to jog. He talks politics, talks like his heart is guts. But at the same time, he's ripping all his artists off. I got this heart and I didn't want to work no more. I wasn't sure how to figure out my worth no more. I go on tour to pay bills, but I'm dirty poor. I know they know when it's time I'm gonna burst their door. And every rhyme that I rap, it's rehearsed for war. Fully versed, I emerge with a thirst for more.
That was good. That was Chester P, the greatest story never told. That should have been the first one I reacted to. That was an intro to who he is. That should have been the first one, but that's fine. It's fine because it's in the first three. Chester P's good. I like Chester P. Out of the UK rappers, he definitely is up there. I definitely concur to Ace's sentiment of him being up there as far as UK rappers. He's dope. He's dope. There hasn't been nothing he's been doing or said that I've been mad at, that I've been able to criticize. He's dope. I send that one.